Hi guys, hey, Steve here. Quick video about consistency, consistent, never-ending little efforts. Keep going, keep trying. And a story about myself and a day in my life that I'll never forget. June the 27th, 2021, when I was back on my old hobbies of riding motorbikes, enduros, off-road, motorbiking, and I had my accident. Not a massive accident, very slow accident, fell to the side, landed on my head and broke my neck. I heard the crack in my neck, like having a chiropractor, like that. It didn't really hurt, but I heard the sound. Then I was facing down into the mud, and I tried to get up and I couldn't move. I couldn't move my body at all. My brain was still alive. I was breathing, but I couldn't move my hands. I couldn't move my feet. I was just laying down facing into the mud. Quickly go through, my mate came back, we called an ambulance, he called an ambulance, we waited there for an hour. I still couldn't move, he couldn't move me, because obviously we knew something was wrong with my spine. The helicopter came down and picked me up, took me to Southampton Hospital. I was put into ICU, put onto oxygen, onto a breathing machine, ICU, intensive care unit. I was paralyzed, I couldn't move, I could talk, so everything above this part of my neck was okay, anything below that was gone. I was told by the ICU nurses that I would never walk again. My wife was told she'd be having to wipe my bum for the rest of my life. My sister was told I would never walk again. Basically, I broke my neck, and most people, 90% of the broken neck, the incomplete broken neck, not quite snapped the spinal cord, but crushed it. 90% of the people with this that come into the ICU never walk again. They're in a wheelchair. I didn't accept that. And I was in the ICU for 10 days. Then they moved me out of ICU up into the ward where I was still couldn't move. Started to be able to move my fingers after a few days. Positively thinking, just kept trying. I could move my fingers, then I could move my toes. Fast forward 30 days later, I managed to stand up. They was amazed, and I got out of the bed, got back down onto the bed, stand up, sit down, a bit like squats. 30 days later after that, they allowed me, because I managed to, instead of getting the wheelchair to the toilet and back, I decided I wanted to walk, so they let me walk with crutches. And then I managed to have to walk again to the toilet in the hospital. Then they decided that I would be better off recovering at home. There's nothing more that I could do at the hospital than I could do at home. So they allowed me to go home 30 days after my accident, when they said I'd never walk again. The nurses were crying, the nurses on the ward were crying because they couldn't believe that I was walking. Nor could I, and nor could Becky. But from then we learned how to walk. We learned how to walk up the stairs at my house, so I didn't have to sleep downstairs. Got into my bedroom. Then after a while got back to the swimming pool. I had a little floaty because I couldn't move my arms properly. Could just about walk. Had one of them floaty tubes underneath my arms, hang on that, and then swim, do 30 minutes of swim. Over the course of 6 months, learned how to swim again. Then I could swim, then get rid of the floaty, then I could swim properly again. So we learned how to walk, we learned how to swim. Then I went back to my gym, and then we started using weights again, and I was picking up like a 1 kilo dumbbell under my left arm. It was all down my left hand side. It's still a little bit damaged there, but consistently kept going and going. And then I went from 1 kilo back up to where I should be, around 30 kilos pressing with the dumbbells. Still a little bit stronger in my right than my left, so I still have this slight spinal cord injury, but I can walk, I can do weights again, I can swim. Since then we've done Kilimanjaro twice. I'm doing Kilimanjaro again this year for the 3rd time. We have cycled from London to Brighton, we cycled from London to Paris, I cycled across the Alps last year. We're cycling across Stelvio Pass in the Alps this year. We're doing weights. I've got my weight back down. I got off the medication. I was on nerve medication, brain medication, spasticity medication. Got off of all of that, and just keep going and going. Consistently, little efforts. It's nearly 3 years. No, 21. It's nearly 4 years now since I've been going. It's a long recovery, but consistently efforts. You can do it if you have the right mindset. You just got to keep pushing and not accepting the crappy reality, pushing for the best outcome. Consistent efforts. Find your inner strength. You can do it, whatever it is. You can achieve what you want to achieve. Have a good day.